about to get underway. Smashville Game 1, as expected. Ryan, what do you think? What do you think about this matchup?
I'm just curious to see how these two kind of play it out. With Villagers kind of projectiles, and of course Brosalina.
Brosalina with the heavy zoning game, exactly. So we'll see a lot of canceled projectiles here.
I would imagine a lot of patience between these two. Just kind of trying to stay away from each other, really.
I mean, honestly, half of Villager's moveset, if not more, are projectiles and can be absorbed by Brosalina. So I imagine this matchup would be pretty rough for him. If I had to guess off the top of my head, I'd say Brosalina probably wins. Good Luma there. For those who don't know, Luma's movement... Oh, great spike there on Luma. But Luma's movement when Luma is standing still, it's not random. Whenever Brosalina inputs a command, Luma will follow, like chase to where Brosalina is with the hitbox of the move Brosalina chose. So you can use a lot of different ways. I know a lot of players with less experience versus Brosalina will just be like, oh, that's BS, that's it's not fair, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But it's always under Brosalina's control. It's never random. So if you can watch Brosalina and react fast enough, when you see Brosalina throw an attack out, you know Luma's on the way. So keep that in mind. But it looks like Veen here with a strong lead. Pretty interesting. I think this matchup really is hard for him. Great bowling ball.
Excellent.
Brosalina just fell right into it. Unfortunate for him, but Veen with a very strong lead here, and a pretty bad matchup, I have to say. Good stuff to him. What's Brosalina going to look to do here, you think, to get back in the game?
You know, I think she needs to just kind of slow herself down, you know, kind of see how he's setting himself up, that Villager.
Yeah.
And kind of pick and choose his battles wisely, because he's playing a little bit too aggressive. And the
he is running in quite a bit. I mean, I feel for him, though. If you're Brosalina and you're fighting against a Villager, you can't play that normal game where you just kind of stand there. Wow! Great forward smash. Just killed 80%. Good stuff from Brosalina there. Going to even that game up real quick. You know, Veen's not too happy about that one. He's probably pretty comfortable with that early kill he got. But very competitive battle once more. Alright, this is a good spot for Brosalina now. When Villager is above Brosalina, really the only falling option he has that is decent is turnips, but Brosalina can easily outspace that and maneuver around it. So I think really what he's going for here as Brosalina is to get Villager above him. Maybe use some more throws even, you know, up throw just to get the juggle opportunities presented. But we'll see if he does that or not, what he chooses to do. Interesting forward throw there, I think. Down throw might have been a bit stronger, but he does pressure, has Brosalina pressured off stage, not letting him recover easily. I think that dash attack was a bit... Oh, wow! Great tree. He watered it slightly before, if you noticed. So when he watered it the second time, it came up instantly. And somebody told me, I'm not 100% this is true, but somebody did tell me that the tree grows in one frame. Like, the hitbox of the tree comes out in one frame once it's fully charged. So you can get some very fast setups with that tree if you can get the partial water. I've seen Renai use the partial tree to great effects. Probably the best player in Japan. At the very least, the best Villager in Japan. But, wow, Veen's really coming away with this one. Good spike there. Unfortunately, it's Villager, so gonna make that back pretty easily. And we see Brosalina. Oh wow! Oh, trades Luma. Better than getting hit himself though. So, oh wow, interesting. The turnip actually traded with Brosalina's up air there. I would not have guessed that. So maybe it's not as easy. Oh, he should have known better. I mean,
he set himself up for that one.
Yeah. When he's got one chop, I mean, he's going to do it again. In that situation, I mean, he could have came up with a down B. He could have led chop down B and been safe there, but I guess he just wasn't thinking about that.
Villager applying that pressure, forcing Brosalina to make a mistake. And we now have a 1-0 lead for Veen.
All right, great stuff to Veen, though. I mean, it's a very dominant performance. It's interesting to see, too, that Villager can do so good in that matchup. I mean, not a Villager main by any means, but I feel like that'd be a hard one for him. So good stuff there. I think maybe the one saving grace really is neutral air. I didn't mention that earlier, but neutral air is actually a great anti-air. Or falling, not anti-air when he's on the ground, but falling when he's falling in the air to get back down. Neutral air is stuff a lot, and it's very fast. So going into game 2 here. Town and City looks like this choice. You know, I think Brosalina likes it. I'd imagine Villager probably banned Dreamland, because Dreamland is the de facto Brosalina kind of pick. We'll see here. We'll see how it goes. Veen with an early lead. 20%, solid lead. I like the way that Veen is spacing in neutral here with his arrows. He's kind of staying outside of the Luma range and not letting Brosalina hit him with Luma because he's spacing so well with the arrows. It's good to see here.
Brosalina having a very hard time getting in here.
Yeah, I mean, what Brosalina needs to be doing is more down Bs to counter the arrows. Down B is just a hard counter to arrows. It'll never hit you. And if he gets too close with it, trying to get the sweet spot, you'll actually hit him while it's rotating. So I'd like to see that some more. We'll see if he adapts in that fashion. Veen showing again, though, that he is comfortable in this matchup, off to a pretty dominant lead once again. I mean, Brosalina, he's not controlling neutral the way that Brosalina likes to. I mean, he's starting to down me there, but Veen caught on. Oh, great neutral there, but unfortunately, Brosalina with a great recovery won't make it back. Yeah, good falling neutral air there, like I said earlier. The falling neutral airs are really what does it.
We got one TV and people are running the timer.
That's great. Lucky you. Is it 8 Sonics?
No.
I'm sorry. Good downer there from Brosalina. We'll make it back on stage. And with all this rage, I mean, honestly, Villager's at kill percent. 67%. Brosalina can get a kill here. With a clutch down air, Luma down air, maybe a forward smash, tippered forward smash, I believe. He was around 67% when Brosalina got that kill last game on the first stock. Forward tilt there, probably not what he was looking for. Up smash is a lot more punishable than that. Could have maybe got a forward smash out there, but okay, good forward air by Veen.
Finally,
goes
Brosalina
over top of Luma. Yeah, looking good for Veen here. That was a bit sloppy. Just kind of sitting next to the tree, not accomplishing much. Okay, good job there, hitting Luma away. Oh, the yellow dash attack through Brosalina, that was cool. Great pivot grab. Actually, I'm very impressed with Veen's Villager here so far. He's shown a level of mastery of the character that probably Brosalina has not reached with his own. I guess that 3 seed's starting to show its merit here. He's going to go for the tree edge guard. No. Brosalina's smart. Goes above it. Veen probably could have punished that, but he was a bit slow in the reaction there. Does let Brosalina land. Great dash attack. I love the way he uses dash attack on the platforms. He was doing that last game too, just to send the potted plant far off stage and get those crazy hits with it. It's cool to see. Fishing a bit hard with that bowling ball there, though. Oh, great wall jump. Yeah, wow. Veen's Villager is very impressive, I have to say. It's great seeing how he's controlling the pace of the match. Not letting Brosalina get too much edge in. I mean, okay, good down smash there.
Finally takes off the first stock.
Yeah, catches the falling neutral air out of Veen. Maybe using that one a bit too much. Brosalina catching on. Okay. Both players spacing neutral here. Neither one wants to run in. Okay, Brosalina has the juggle. Almost gets a kill at 20. Shoutouts to Rage. Veen does live, thankfully. Okay, and here I like that. Oh, Luma saves him there. I like what Veen did, or what Brosalina did there, though. He sent the Luma out to get the edge guard opportunity. It seems to be a lot safer. Veen seems to have a pretty good anti-Luma game. Spacing around the Luma, he's been doing it pretty well so far. So by sending Luma out, he's just ensuring that Veen can't get close enough to hit him. Interesting. Was that a back air there? I think that was a back air. Won't kill, though. Veen does have the axe available. Yeah, goes for the axe there, but unfortunately misses, and the axe is gone now. I feel like axe is pretty big in this matchup. Brosalina is very big. Probably easy to hit with it. But we haven't seen it used too much yet. Oh, interesting. All right, the weak down air to re-grab. Could have been a combo. I'm not sure. Good back air there. Yeah, Veen really showing he can get the kills with that spaced forward air and back air. And Brosalina really should be spacing around a little bit better, but he's just letting Veen enter his range a little bit too much. Oh God, the tree! Wow. Yeah, I mean Veen's doing a real good job controlling that tree, and I mean honestly, Brosalina, I feel like the buck stops with him. If he plays properly, he should never get hit by a tree, but just doesn't have what it takes quite yet. And Veen now has a full stock lead here. Not looking too good for Brosalina here. See him doing the down B now. but it might be too little too late. I mean, he really should have been absorbing these forward airs and these rockets all game. It's might not be enough. If he can really go hard here. Okay, he does get the kill. It's at 90%. I mean, that's not an insurmountable lead here.
Yeah,
he could bring it back.
He definitely could, but
he's going to need to make some adaptations, though, the way Veen is playing.
Pretty good ability to kind of keep up with Brosalina, anything she can throw at him. So
yeah, it's looking that way. All right, no, the reach is too hard. We wanted the juggle there, but was not spaced properly for it. Drops an opportunity. Clutch neutral air there. Almost got killed by the up smash, but picks it out. I've seen a lot of neutral air. Interesting. He hasn't really used neutral air much at all this set, but he's starting to use it now. No limo. Oh, and he catches out the down B. Good stuff from Veen. Gonna be a clean 2-0 here for Veen. Oh, I never updated the score. Sorry, guys. 2-0 Veen. I'll do that right now. There you go. Now you know. Now you know.